Hello everyone, my name is Ben at TV Parts Today. In today's video we are going to be teaching you how to remove the back plate as well as the boards from this TCL unit. It is model number 55QM751G. If we are having display issues, we're going to be teaching you how to get the main board out. If we are having power issues, we are going to be teaching you how to remove the power supply board. And let's jump right into it. After we get the television laid down here on its face, the first step is going to be to go through the back panel and get all of the screws out of the back. There are a couple of screws over here by the input connection that we want to make sure that we grab. And the other thing, there is a whole line of screws that run all the way across the bottom that we're going to need to get out as well. But let's go ahead and get the screws out and we'll move on to the next step. So we got most of everything out of here. We do want to do another pass just to make sure, kind of lift up on things. If we're meeting any resistance, we don't want to force it so we're not causing any breaking or shattering. Okay, so it did feel like when I was messing with the back plate, I was needing to pull it down towards the bottom of the television. There are probably some clips and things very along the very top that they're set into, but we just want to be very careful, make sure there's nothing connected to the back plate. And once the back plate does come away, it gives us access to the boards in the back of the unit. The first board that we're going to be removing is the main board. First step for the main board is to get all the clips and connections away from the board. So this guy right here, there's going to be a clip on the back that we're going to depress with our finger. Slides right out. This is a little ribbon cable connection. We're going to pop the little black flap up with our finger and very, very gently, we're going to walk that out and away from that connection. This guy is also going to have a clip on the back that we are going to depress with our thumb or thumbnail. And it pulls right out of there. Another ribbon cable connection. So we're going to pop the black flap up, and then we are going to kind of run our finger along where the ribbon cable meets the actual connection just to kind of help it come away. It slides right out of there. This guy is going to have a little lever on the back that we're going to depress, and it slides out. Same thing with this one right here. So we're going to depress that little clip, that little lever, comes right out of there. We have one more ribbon cable connection that we're going to pop up with our finger. And then very gently, we're going to try and walk that out and away from the connection. Now it looks like we have a handful of screws, and this should come away from the chassis. And then after the screws come out, this main board should just lift up and away. It does feel like there's a little bit of adhesive underneath. Oh, I missed a screw right here. Let's grab that guy. Now, it should come out and away, and that's the main board for this unit. Next up is the power supply board, which is located underneath this black plating piece. Seems like some very flimsy plastic here. We are going to go through and get all of the screws that are affixing this plate on top of the power supply. So let's go ahead and get those screws out first, and we'll move on to the next step. All right, after those come out, we should be able to just lift up on this. We can set it off to the side, and that does expose the power supply proper. So now we want to go ahead and get the clips and connections away from the board. This guy is going to have a flap on the back that we're going to depress with our finger, and it comes right away. Same thing here. There's a flap on the back of this plug that we're going to depress with our finger and just kind of help this whole thing walk out and away. And it's giving me a little bit of problems. We don't want to force it. We want to kind of change what we're doing, change our strategy. There it goes, pops right out. We have a couple of screws here to get away, and then the power supply board should come out. After we get all the screws out of the power supply board, it does come out and away from the chassis, and that's the power supply board for this unit. The last board here in the unit is the LED driver board. Same thing, we're going to go around the outside, get all of the clips and connections away from the board. So these are ribbon cable connections. We're just going to flip up that little black flap with our fingernail. And if these are giving you any problems, we can kind of give a little bit of light pressure right where the cable, the ribbon cable meets the connection. Sometimes it'll help loosen it up just so we can get it out of there. These three ribbon cables, we're going to go ahead and get all three of them popped up with our fingernail. And then we are going to very gently, a little bit of light pressure once again, and then very gently move those out and away from the board. A little bit of light pressure, and I slide right out. A little bit of light pressure. Comes right out. This guy right here is going to have a clip on the side, and this is kind of an awkward angle just because it's set vertically into the board. But I'm going to kind of use the side of my finger to depress that clip and then pull the whole thing up and out. After all the clips are away, we're going to go through and get the 4 screws, and this should come away from the chassis. After the screws come out, we should just be able to lift up on the LED driver board, and that is going to do it for this unit. All right, that's going to do it for today's video. If you have any questions about this or any other TV repair, you can give us a call at 930-212-1975, or you can send us an email to info@tvpartstoday.com. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time.